Get the tables.
Welcome to Book It, a wrestling podcast where we book and revisit your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your commissioner, High Five Mike. Today I have your GM Simone, D-Money Allen.
I am proud to be one half of the true Book It verse tag team champions. Fuck what Mike, or not Mike, fuck what Keith and Travis say.
Lil Fudge.
Hey.
Bad guy Kenny.
Hello there.
I have the exact same blanket.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice and comfy.
It is comfy.
Welcome to Book It. This week we are going to continue on with our...
We're not continuing on with anything.
Well, we're not continuing on with anything, but I mean, we're going to continue on with doing some more of my first times. So this week we have tables matches. We picked 4 tables matches that we're going to watch. So what's going to happen is if you're listening audio wise, what you're going to want to do is you can queue these up. We've got 2 from Daily Motion. I think one's on Facebook and one's on YouTube. Those will be in the description to which link is what, and you can queue it up and watch along with us, or you could just listen. It doesn't really matter, man.
We're going to talk shit throughout the match.
Right, we're if you've ever listened to Watch Along, a lot of times we don't end up talking about it. You usually hear about our day.
Oh, y'all don't want to hear about my day today.
So, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. So hit the comments or go to. I mean, you can just go to Daily Motion and look, or no, YouTube and look at Public Enemy versus the Acolytes. It was March 7th, 1999. Heat. It was on Heat. I forgot it was on Heat. Was it before pay-per-view? I thought it was on Raw.
I think it's just a random episode of Heat.
Did the APA?
They also
did something to the Dudley Boys too, didn't they? Beat up?
I think they tried to beat up the Dudley Boys, but the Dudley Boys said "fuck that" and fought back. Well, Public Enemy did not.
No.
So you mean like they legit started like fighting?
Yeah. So pretty much what happened was, Public Enemy came in from ECW. They're like, there's supposed to be a certain finish or way.
I thought this was sandwiched in between 2 WCW runs.
It might be. I think they came. Yeah, I think you're right.
They were WCW. They left for like a week,
and then
they got their ass beat.
Right. So they pretty much told the Acolytes that they were pretty much going to no-sell, and that they were they wanted the match to go a certain way. And they said this at like the last minute. So JBL and Farouk were like, "Fuck that. We're just gonna kick your fucking ass. You don't run shit here. We run shit here." So they just beat the brakes off.
This match is gonna be a mess too.
Yeah,
I can't wait. But yeah, we got some messy.
As much as I don't fuck with JBL, I trust Farouk's judgment. So I think this is a good thing.
Apparently, the Public Enemy were assholes. So
yeah, oh yeah. But we're also talking like JBL that people liked before you realize he was a douchebag.
Well, I mean, he was probably doing that shit in the locker room. He was probably grabbing on Edge's sweet nothings at this point too.
What?
You ain't hear that story?
No.
I guess like JBL actually harassed Edge in the shower or some shit one time.
Yeah.
Never heard that story.
Yeah, JBL was doing shit like that, bro. JBL was wild, bro.
JBL's.
He just walk up and diddle you. He was like, "See, what's this about?" Like he was like, "Bro, like get away." Like yeah, he was wild.
I can imagine him just going, "What's this about?
What's this about? What's this about?" He just going back and forth. What's this about? like you play with a doorstop. Like
that's my dick, John. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get this started. Public Enemy versus the Acolytes. And we're going to get going. Everybody ready?
Yep.
1.
3, 2, 1.
I love the picture-in-picture feature on YouTube because then I can full screen it in here and watch it.
I'm slightly behind. What's up? Running a little slow.
Oh shit!
Them dressing up as the Brood.
Yes,
Hey, Damone, why did they dress up like the Brood? I kind of feel like they pre-stole what we did with Seth Rollins.
But way worse.
Wait, what time are y'all on?
33, 34,
35, 36, 37, 38.
Oh, damn, that spine buster was malicious.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Yeah, they're just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, now, they really do just beat the shit out of him.
So this is the match right here. That's the match going on.
Yep, this is the match. It's a tables match.
It is a total of 4 minutes. He's just straight whooping his ass.
I was going to say, this is wild. I might book something like this. Someone can legit get their ass.
Bradshaw is going.
Damn.
Because every now and I do a stiff punch in my thing, but this is crazy.
Farouk's still kind of like pretending. But Bradshaw's like, no, fuck this.
He slammed his head against the steps.
That fucking clothesline.
That's crazy. Because I heard Farouk beat up on what's that one big black dude's name? I can't think of his name.
Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah. I guess he beat him up for real too.
What for?
Dude, did you see?
Basically, Ahmed Johnson was like not caring, whatever. Like he was like, well, I'm gonna be the next big thing, whatever. Ooh. So I guess he slammed him wrong or something like that, and it fucked up Farouk for a minute. I think he was gone for like maybe like half a year. So they were like, so everybody's like instigating them two fighting, and like they're like when Farouk comes back. Like when Farouk comes back, he's gonna fuck you up. Everybody's saying that shit to him, and Ahmed Johnson's like, "Nah, I ain't worried about him." Then Farouk came back and fucked him up to the point where they was like, "Yeah, we don't want him to be like the next big thing anymore."
I don't think Public Enemy got. Oh shit!
No, they haven't gotten anything in. It's been. You want to talk about getting buried? Jesus Christ! You want to talk about getting buried? This is getting buried. Jesus fucking woman his ass.
Bro, he beat him with the broken table.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that done. Still.
This is crazy.
They're like, oh, you don't want to sell? We're gonna make you sell.
Right.
Sell your life. Oh my god. Jesus.
Pick him up. I mean, I guess in this, for the most part, you're not actually getting in trouble, except if Vince actually realizes.
If Vince does like is pissed
Vince
about
gives a fuck about these guys though?
No, Vince definitely did not give a fuck about Public Enemy.
No, they didn't give a shit.
They're not big buff guys, so he doesn't care about them.
Jesus Christ.
And they're like from another company, so he definitely don't care about them.
Yeah.
I mean, my god.
Ooh. A dominator.
That was malicious. I felt the hate in that. Oh, is the match already over and they just kept doing it?
Yeah, the match has been over.
It was, they beat him with broken tables. They already went through the table. They were just still hitting him with moves for no reason.
He's still doing it.
The table at him one last time.
Oh, he just threw it. Oh, I thought he was going to throw the chair at him.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was going to throw a chair at him, too. That would have been hilarious.
Jesus fuck Bradshaw.
Oh.
The sad thing was that was just the end. It just ended. Like it was just like he just threw that chair and that was it.
Yes. Really, pretty much
all right.
Fuck Public Enemy.
Let's rate this.
Oh yeah, we do gotta rank it.
Let's rate it.
Okay,
let's
so
go first.
If I didn't know the backstory, that match was a 1.
You did know the back. Do you?
But I do know the backstory.
Oh.
No. I mean, y'all just told me. Y'all told me like they really wanted to whoop their ass for real. Like if I had not known that, just thought that was a real match, I would just be like, okay, that match sucks for real. But knowing they just wanted to teach them a lesson, that's a 5.
See, I'm kind of on the opposite end because I actually think that if you're really trying to build the Acolytes up, it's kind of effective. You just made them look badass as fuck. Granted, you buried the other guys, but if you
Yeah,
don't
but
care
the
about
other guys are there
guys,
to be buried. Like,
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
already gonna lose. They
sucks
just
for them, but like
they
you know,
decided they
you
didn't
made
want
the
to
acolytes
sell.
look amazing in that. You know what I mean? So
Oh, for sure, and they were at that time too. We're talking.
I think I'm gonna go somewhere between, like with or without the backstory. That's a solid 3.75. It did what it was supposed to do.
Damone?
I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 4. I'm giving it a solid 4. It's enjoyable. It is technically assault.
Yeah, but it's not because they did it.
The bell rang, so it's not assault. The bell rang.
I'm giving it a 5. I had fun. That was probably the most fun I've had.
Just wait till the table dumpster. That's what I'm excited for, man.
All right, so the next one is you got to go over to Daily Motion, look up WWF KOTR, so King of the Ring 2000.
Yes,
Dudley's versus X-Pac. Road Dogg, Tori. That's it. So we're gonna go ahead and get that started. This one is 17 minutes and 36 seconds left. So go ahead and get your Google machine ready, and let's press play. 3, 2.
Give me 2 seconds.
Come on, be faster.
I'm trying,
boys. All right, I'm about ready.
Yeah, plus, you got to give the audience a second. Okay, I'm ready.
Man, I didn't realize.
Daily Motion's got the picture-in-picture 2 based.
Do they?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yes, there's a promo beforehand. I'm not gonna know what the fuck they say. I'm gonna do some like Mad Libs over this or something. Okay, I didn't have any. I thought I was gonna like try to dub over that, but I couldn't think of it.
It's pretty much just Devon yelling about how he's gonna put Tori through the table.
They really got a table with her name on it. It's like a bullet with her name on it, bro.
This is how I'm gonna vote in the British election.
Oh, we do get to see the build for this.
Yes, that's what makes it so much better. The story behind it.
When the Dudleys are just putting everybody through tables, women, children.
This is back when Bubba Ray used to nut on himself after he slammed somebody through a table. You know, just sit there for a second.
What the fuck is this?
Jezebel.
Bubba Ray Dudley looks like a Reddit mod.
And this is DX after Triple H left.
Yeah.
So this is like a shell of DX. This is before X-Pac starts X Factor.
Yeah, DX had fallen off at this point, but this feud was lit.
So what's the point of DX with no Triple H or Shawn Michaels?
It was still DX, man.
I mean, I fucking guess.
And they replaced. I mean, it was most of the members, and they just replaced China with Tori.
And they didn't have any fucking else where to put Road Dogg and Billy Gunn.
Right.
No, you could have put Billy Gunn anywhere.
You're still talking 2000. Like DX is still over in 2000.
True.
This was still over in 2000.
Oh, you didn't know?
I don't know how that got so over.
Yeah, this is after that album, the Run DMC one. I'm kind of mad they used that after that. Generation X.
Get the entrances and everything. The King of Rock, what? The King of Rock, who?
And how did Road Dogg?
There's no Billy Gunn.
That man's ass.
No, it's just them. It's just them three.
I didn't realize Billy Gunn isn't there.
So the best member of DX ain't even in this.
Whoa.
X-Pac is right there.
Well, I mean, minus Shawn Michaels and Triple H. You know what I mean? It's the best, like,
you still got X-Pac.
Yeah, right, you got X-Pac.
Billy Gunn's better than X-Pac.
No, he's not.
Did he solve sexism?
Yes,
I don't think so.
He solved homophobia.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
He was sexism.
It was sexism.
His name was Mr. Ass.
He's an ass man.
Yeah, like
Was
That
this
shit's
during
goated.
Was this during his push where they separated him from them?
I can't remember.
Might be.
I remember when they split DX, right? And the Road Dogg versus Billy Gunn. Is that a thing that
was in
happened?
'99.
Because I watched
And they put them back together like right after.
No,
I
because
watched-
they realized Billy Gunn was not ready to be.
I watched it
And
up
if his
until
promos
March.
were better, he would have been the GOAT.
So March of 2000, I stopped watching. That's when I went back and decided to start watching WCW, and I was going to catch up and then start watching both. I'm this close to being where I want to be, but I can't find the time to do it.
I watched like from like middle of 1999 all the way into like early 2000. I haven't picked it back up. I stopped doing it when Peacock became a thing because I fucking hate it.
I don't.
Fuck the cock.
Ugh.
Fuck
do that.
the cock.
Are you eating candy corn?
Base.
Nothing wrong with good old candy corn.
I like candy corn too. It's
I
just
like it as
I
well.
saw it.
Travis being here screaming, "Fuck candy corn!" That's
You know
so
what?
bad.
DX got the rock. DX has to put the Dudleys into a thing.
The DX has to put them in the table, or I mean in the dumpster.
That
then-
sounds like a worse deal than just getting put through a table.
Yeah, because then you got to put them through the dumpster. Because in the
'Cause
storyline,
that's a lot
they
harder.
put them in the dumpster and pushed them off the thing.
I understand, but that's a lot harder to do.
Then
Than
put
putting
someone through a
somebody through a
table.
Oh no, it's just right out there. Like you just fucking yoink
Yeah,
it.
I understand that, but that's still a lot. Like, have you tried to put a cat in like a crate?
Mike, I was going to say, Mike, are you about to confess to a crime?
No, have you ever tried to put a cat in a crate and they go like, and they like put their legs and arms out and you can't get them in there?
I mean, I put George in a car before it. It's easy enough.
A car.
A dumpster's got a bigger opening.
Also, I think the whole point is to knock them out so you can just throw them in there.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
not gonna knock out.
Exactly. I mean, it's like a last man standing match. They're knocked
I'm
out for
sorry,
10
but
seconds, or at least the rest 10 count.
Even watching this the first time, I don't think there's any thought that DX is going to win.
You don't know that.
Like, do they have to tag in and out?
That's really fucking stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is stupid on what was it?
Oh, the
But
most
you'll understand why though. There's a spot they do. You gotta just watch it.
You can't have a hardcore match of motherfuckers tagging in and out.
That's like the street fight at.
I must say, not everybody can be CBW.
The street fight at Full
They should.
Gear, they had them.
I fucked around and had a tag
tagging
in.
Yeah.
No, Kenny, you just forgot the eliminations in a Survivor Series match.
I did because I didn't know the Survivor. No, I didn't know the Survivor Series match. I just thought it was a
Man,
6-way.
I told you, you just forgot.
As you were going through the match, and I'm just waiting, like you're like talking about all these spots. I'm like just waiting for an elimination, and then you finished. You're like, "Yep, that was the match." I'm like,
Because I didn't know the Survivor Series match until we started. So I started reading. he's like, yeah, you guys.
Honestly, I didn't even catch on. I would have never even called you on it ever.
I was waiting for the eliminations.
That's why tag team's hard though, because you like come up with an idea and like you know human error happens between communication, and that can happen. Like when we had John Morrison enter first, and then he don't enter first.
I don't
Okay.
know. Did we book any matches with that?
That was one of those ones where I read the bill.
I don't think we had that issue.
No, that was one of the ones where
the main event thing.
Where I read the build and then made the match later. Like I made the match days later. That was my mistake on that, because usually I'd make it like the same day, but that one I had made like damn near a week later, and I was like, I forgot that he was fucking coming in first. I was just making the matches.
I already know that like this match isn't gonna get good till like mid to end.
There's like chaos,
right? As of right now, like he's trying to get him.
He's wearing them down.
Why doesn't he just get
This
up?
looks like racism to me.
Oh, that's coming.
Tori is not believable.
I saw what women were hired for in 2000, Mike.
Yeah, that's what I say. We've come a long way.
This is just post China. China, they tried to push China as a legit.
But she was the only one, though. She was the only one. Literally back then,
it was like
though, it was.
That's why she was fighting for mid card belts and not womenmen's belts.
They tried with Tori, but
they're trying the same thing with Tori
because she's kind of like she's
kind of bad.
Well, besides being bad, but she's kind of like muscular. So they just went, "You're semi-muscular. We're gonna make you China."
Yeah,
you're the blonde China, which is really just the skinnier Asia. Remember WCW Asia?
I remember the name, but I don't remember.
It was a blonde. It was China, but blonde. And they admitted that's what they were going for.
I watched.
It goes the what's up.
I watched like 2 years of like WCW and forgot they had a women's division.
They had a women's division.
Then they tried to restart it, and then it ended like the next night.
Yeah, like they never committed to it.
No, they did it. They literally did like I think they did a tournament, had it at a pay-per-view, and then that was it.
See, if we didn't have tags, we wouldn't have this spot right here. See how the crowd's going crazy?
Could have just climbed the rope. You don't need a tag for that.
You gotta have it because we really need a tag for this.
No, because Bubba Ray had to get hyped because he was off to the side getting amped, and he finally get that hot tag, and he's going crazy.
How sweaty is that? Like that's not.
Well, Mike, weird priorities, but okay.
He said, "How sweaty is that?"
Like I'm just saying, like that is not like they make it sound like he enjoyed it.
No, he did. I tell you, he used to nut on himself.
That's canon now. Like you have to write that into every Bubba Ray Dudley table spot you do in book.
That's what I thought he was doing. He used to go in that little trap. I thought he was nutting on himself. Like I thought he would finish on himself. I thought he had like a weird table fetish.
Just like Alexi, or not Alexi. What's his name? Andre
Chikatilo.
Yeah, he would just come in his pants.
That's most serial killers.
Yeah, but he didn't do like he came in his pants every time.
He was a Russian serial killer.
And he nutted in his pants when he did it?
Yeah, so like he would get off. He would get off by.
I kind of respect the commitment.
Yeah,
and like
he needed to murder the comes
to come, and that was the only way he could come. A lot of serial killers are that way. Yeah. But he was a little bit different.
I love how there's a camera in the garbage can.
Yeah.
Right?
They got fucking Hornswoggle in there.
See, they got him in there. Got him in there, Mike.
They only got one of them in there, right?
No, they got both of them in there.
Oh, did they?
Tori's off to the side hurt.
Okay, but they lost.
Nah, they didn't lose. They just came out. Is it the match is still going? The match is still going.
Oh, the ref
wasn't paying attention. It's not like they don't have instant replay or anything.
There's no instant replay.
This is such a fucking cartoon right now.
Oh yeah.
Like, why would you?
This part's actually kind of based.
Why would you?
I thought this match is lit.
The tagging was stupid, but now that like Mike said, once the chaos happens, it gets good.
Right.
They just needed to not have fucking trying to pretend to be a normal match. You don't book a table dumpster match and then try to pretend to be a normal match with tag ropes and shit. Like you just fucking. It should look more like the Public Enemy match with the camera cuts to two different areas of people doing wild shit constantly. That's how this match should look.
Just chaos. But that was one of the issues I had with the match at Full Gear.
We get a double stack table.
When they did the street fight, they started it off with them doing tagging in and out.
Yeah, it's stupid.
That's weird.
That's how this one is too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Because they didn't want to get any of those MMA fighters exposed. That's what happened.
But then eventually they all just started brawling everywhere.
I'm sorry,
anyway.
But if you're not gonna follow the rules you set in the match, and the referee's just gonna fucking forget it, like what was the point of tagging in and out if they're not even gonna have a count?
Oh, that was a sick spot.
That was a good spot.
Imagine going through that and just being happy you're done.
They killed Road Dogg.
Like he can sleep. He knows that I could just lay here, man. I could just fall asleep right now, and no one would know.
Here comes the Bubba Nut Dudley.
Because I imagine after this spot, all you could feel is your heart beating.
No, I think you're feeling a lot of other stuff.
I feel like you're feeling your heart beating. You're feeling No, I like the adrenaline too is gonna stop the pain.
Go to wrestling school and find out for me. Tell me how it feels. If you feel anything other than your heart beating, you're a fake worker.
Your heart beating. I imagine you're feeling like you feel the sweat. Also, didn't they just lose?
we should ask Kevin.
I know you
Kevin's a worker.
You gotta put both people through him.
When I become a worker, I'm saying this now. When I become a worker, I am telling Travis what words he can and cannot say.
Oh, that's gonna be so funny.
But Damone, you can use the working terms.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am a worker. I'm a multiple-time E-Fed champion.
Actually, only Bubba Ray went to that table.
So now they gotta put Tori through the table too.
Yeah, she has to go through one too. Yeah.
Did he just magically get up, or did they do a cut?
She's been up.
No, Bubba Ray.
I don't remember.
He no-sold that shit, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah. So about that, is there a cameraman in the garbage can?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is. Why would she go in there?
Because she didn't want to go through.
She didn't want to go through a table.
Bubba Ray just farts in there.
I like how she didn't try to escape like they did, though.
Oh, it worked. They won.
Burying young talent, man. Look at that Vince McMahon putting over a team that's been around for how long?
I think the Dudley Boys later went on to be okay.
Did they?
Yeah. I wonder what they're doing.
I wonder what their career was like. Maybe there were some jobbers won like one tag title.
You hear him? He said, "Where's Tori? Where's Tori?"
So this is King of the Ring 2000.
Yeah,
that's when Kurt Angle
they pulled a Travis and had the whole tournament. They had the whole tournament that pay-per-view.
Why aren't they running back to the ring once they realize what's happening? They're just gonna stand there and watch.
Misogynist. X-Pac hadn't learned his lesson yet.
This is pre CCW X-Pac.
Why does he think just jumping up and down is gonna save it?
Oh no, X-Pac's gonna end sexism.
Nope, he tried to come in. They got him.
Why didn't she run when they were doing the team?
This is wrestling. Why are you asking questions?
Road Dogg will end sexism. Oh no.
She's had now 2 chances to run away.
So who's supposed to go over in this? Like they lost the match, but they're winning the fight after. I don't get it.
Apparently.
I've said us.
It's the Attitude Era. It doesn't. None of it has to make sense.
Based. You're right. Best era. I used to be like, I had a little bit of an anti-Attitude Era phase, but then I was like, you know what? This shit was just so entertaining.
The best era is Ruthless Aggression, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. They had the worst. They had the worst tag teams, though. I will say that.
Is WCW
they had
1996,
what are you talking
1997.
What are you talking about? They had the Heartthrobs.
Yuck.
And the Dicks.
You don't fuck with Deuce and Domino?
Oh, Deuce and Domino was lit.
Deuce and Domino was terrible.
They were lit.
But none of them. Look at him. There you go.
Crack him in the mouth.
We ain't talking shit about Deuce and Domino.
Yeah, nobody actually went over on that.
Shannon Moore and Jimmy Wang Yang should have been.
I think the Dudleys did.
That was 50-50 booking inside the match.
Based.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do ratings.
$5.
Are you serious?
Yes, that is the greatest tables match I have ever seen in my entire life. Yes,
John.
$5.
I'm gonna go $4 because it would have been a $5, But the tagging in and out at the beginning, trying to be a normal match, it was just stupid.
And they completely forgetting it. So what was the point of tagging?
Yeah, so
I said it was a mess of a match, but it was fun to watch.
I'm simply going to say 4, just to deduct for them not committing to the bit 100%.
I'm
gonna give it a 3. It wasn't a good match. It wasn't terrible. It is what it is.
I'll be honest. I'm at a 2.5. That match, other than the end, was entertaining, but at the same time, I don't know what the fuck to take away from that.
They were getting the Billies were getting their revenge. They got put in the dumpster and thrown off the arena ramp.
They lost. They're sore losers. I don't know.
They lost, but they got what they needed.
Nobody went over. Like
sometimes when you lose, you really win.
I hate this.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose.
Kenny Russo.
You ever see White Man Can't Jump? She said, sometimes when you lose, you really win. Sometimes you win, you really lose. Sometimes when you lose, you really tie.
All right.
Calm down, Ricky the Dragon.
So next, what you're going to want to do is go to Facebook. I guess there's Facebook videos. It's the one that has the little play button. You're going to look up WWE full match, Cena versus Orton, tables match. We'll give you a second to pull it up. While you do that, here's a word from our sponsor.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Raze energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Raze energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Raze has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Raze right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
All right. So everybody ready?
Yep. Oh, by the way, a little backstory. This is part of Raw Roulette,
which I'm stoked they brought back. So who was in charge of it at the time?
Oh, I don't know.
Fucking like Brad Maddox or something.
Probably
because it ain't near as lit without Bischoff.
Ocho Cinco introduces them, so it might have been when they were doing the celebrity thing.
Oh, okay.
When they were doing like the guest host.
That was kind of a fun thing to do. That was underrated.
It would have helped if like the people they brought in knew what the fuck they were talking about. Like, was it Jeremy Piven called it like Summerfest?
Oh yeah,
he was super excited for Summerfest.
Did you guys? This has nothing to do with it, but did you guys see that Jimmy Havoc is now delivering packages
for Amazon?
DPD Group.
The fuck is that?
So it's in the UK.
Ah, he's British.
There's nothing wrong with delivering Amazon packages.
Well, I mean, he went from being in AEW to delivering packages because his sexual assault allegations and alcohol abuse and being a terrible person.
Look, nothing wrong with delivering packages, man. He was trying to.
Nothing wrong with delivering packages. But he went from being up to delivering packages. I'm not saying,
it's a fall from grace.
It's a fall from grace, right?
Oh,
it's definitely like being like Bezos to.
We're not acting like he was world champ in AEW though. He wasn't that guy.
Like going from Bezos to
he was not world champ material in AEW.
All right.
Porn star Yenny Leon, she's an Amazon driver.
Bro, what?
All time. I'm just saying, I seen her on Instagram. She's delivering packages. Keep going.
All right.
That wasn't the joke I had before. That joke I had was really fucked up. I had before. I was gonna say about something about him delivering packages, but y'all can infer.
Right. Cena versus Orton tables match. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
should work for KFC, deliver 2 pieces.
Oh, this is bald Randy Orton. This is when he was goated.
Age of Orton.
This is pre like facial hair, which is most of his career, but I hate his facial hair now.
Oh, I love it.
It's kind of growing on me.
No, I hate it.
Also, the Arcade Bro theme song is lit. I'm not gonna lie. Like it
is lit. Matt Riddle's theme song is so lit.
It is.
This, in my opinion, is the second best version of Randy Orton, besides the original Legend Killer Randy Orton, when he was RKOing Hulk Hogan on the top of his car and punting John Cena's dad.
That's kind of a dub.
And when the RKO'd Stacy Keibler for no goddamn reason.
It was lit.
He could. Just because he could.
he just did it.
He was just so base.
The man said, Mick Foley, remember when I kicked you down these stairs? And then played the clip of when he kicked him down these stairs. Randy Orton was goated.
I didn't know this, but apparently he hated Burning My Light.
What?
Which is an L. That theme is way better.
That theme is way better than Voices.
No, I think Voices is his best song.
Voices was lit, like, but Burning My Light, you hear the hey, nothing you can say. Then, I was be at home like
with the like
he just
pyro come falling down behind him.
Oh, I couldn't stand it. But I did like the way he sold the Sweet Chin music back then, though. Every time he did it, he would act like his body was just turning to like fucking. He was just every time.
It's like I don't know. Like I hear a song and then one of their songs, and I'll just stick with it, and then forever I forget that they have other theme songs.
Oh, he did have CM Punk's old theme song for like
a day.
Yeah, it was a week. Yeah.
That theme song is goated. that shit's goated.
I'll be honest. I like This Fire Burns more than the like Call the Personality.
I agree a lot.
Even though Call the Personality fits his gimmick more now.
Yeah,
it does now, but also like when you were actually talking about like his background, it fit much more to have like some metal and shit playing.
I think it just fits with the way he looks because long hair version of him needs that theme song, and then the short hair one gets the Cult of Personality. I feel like it wouldn't work now if he had that.
Right.
Long hair CM Punk's the GOAT.
I prefer the short hair one. I like the best look he ever had was the one with the long hair and the beard when he was this.
The Straight Edge
Society. Yeah, that was the best.
That's actually my favorite gimmick of his.
Mine too.
My favorite is the.
Whenever a wrestler cuts their long hair and then they have the short hair, I always hate watching them with their long hair.
So wait, is that you feel about Triple H?
Sometimes Triple H is weird seeing him with long hair.
Right, I don't like. I prefer bald Triple H or like shaved head Triple H over hair Triple H, or like Triple H without a beard.
Triple H is the straightened hair, no beard.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or the one where he has that little mustache beard combination. It's just like this.
I hate that one too.
The mutton chops with the
that one and then the no facial hair when he was on Evolution are the best ones.
The straightened hair, yep.
I didn't
Triple H is acting hard as fuck and straightening his hair.
Yeah,
I didn't know Lemmy played with the Damned, the punk band, for a little while.
That's pretty base.
I'm sure no one here knows who the Damned
Orton
is.
just whiffed on that.
It's a foreign language to me.
Nope.
Did y'all just see Orton?
So about that porn star delivering package.
Me and Mike talking niche music. Kenny's over here talking about niche porn.
About some delivered pizzas.
Tune into the Bad Guys Spoken podcast. They're going to have that EDP video, top 200 porn stars.
I was gonna do a video like that too.
They have the tiers.
We do have a tier list one. Go ahead, check that out. We have
honestly.
There's nothing more awkward than looking at pictures of porn with a whole bunch of your friends at the same time on camera.
That's basically what strip clubs are. Just get a boater with your bros.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
It was weird to me to find out Lemmy was British. Because when I look at him, I don't think he's British.
Yeah, I thought he was American.
No, Motorhead is British.
Crazy, right? It's crazy.
British.
Yuck.
I didn't know Motorhead was British until I was listening to a series about the Damned. I was like, holy shit. Motorhead is British.
Evolution.
Bang, 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 dang, dang, dang. Evolutionism. That should have told you. He says evolution. He never says evolution. Evolution is a mystery.
Line in the sand.
That shit's hard.
In the sand. Time to find out who I am.
Such a good song.
At that point in the song, I'm already booing him. I'm like, boo! Fuck you, Randy Orton. I hated Randy Orton back. Oh, I hated Randy Orton back then, man.
I'll be honest. Out of all the matches we've watched so far, this is
boring.
This is the most boring one thus far.
Have they even touched a table yet?
They
did that spot when he was like about to fall onto the table. They had
this
that spot.
Is so vanilla.
It's nothing like that table dumpsters match, huh? The greatest table match ever.
Honestly, now, I kind of want to raise my score up for that.
This shit is mayonnaise.
He said it's mayonnaise.
This is so fucking like.
The other one was
cayenne
if you could
pepper.
Call a match.
If you call a match a cracker, this is it.
With no salt on it.
I know that there is one crazy spot that happens.
Oh, does Randy get an RKO out of nowhere? Or Cena go for an attitude?
He said, "Yeah, it is." Yeah.
Or to get him get this fucking table in the ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's struggling. Bubba Ray could never.
And he's usually like usually a solid worker, but like he's like whiffing on getting the table in the ring, missing fucking stomps. He's assing it up this match. He must have phoned it in that night.
He has his nights where he phones it in, and then like he'll just do something wild to get the crowd into it, like do a jump up and do a split.
He's assing it up tonight in this match. Well, not tonight, but in this match, he's assing it up.
Oh, did any of you watch Full Gear?
I didn't get to.
Not yet.
Punk teases of.
I saw that spot.
He teases.
I love Punk's attire at that show.
He teased what?
The 5 knuckle shuffle.
Okay,
because he does the like shoulder blocks not very well, but he does the shoulder block and then the spin out.
To be fair, Cena doesn't do him well either.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say he really doesn't.
He does the spin out thing, and then he does like puts his hand up like he's gonna do the 5 knuckle shuffle.
Unpopular opinion. Kenny, I think young John Cena, like his move set, like the way he did moves was better than
I agree.
Later John Cena.
Did you see his attire, Kenny?
Who? CM Punk?
CM Punk's at Full Gear. I know you about that attire.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that shit. See, he brought like some shorts, but they're different than his old shorts. So it wasn't like basketball shorts.
Oh, not Nexus.
But he had some shorts.
Nexus was like they
should have been good.
Yeah, they had potential to be something great. That when they ripped apart the whole arena,
John Cena fucked it up because he had to go over.
Yeah, he just didn't work.
Wade Barrett should be a multiple.
I knew you were going to say you like Heath Slater. I was just about to say I can't stand Heath Slater. And you're like, yeah, go Slater. I knew you were going to say that.
How do you not like Heath Slater?
I don't.
He's got to bulk up, and then he's got to come back to WWE and win a world title.
Hot take: Wade Barrett was mid until he did Bad News Barrett.
Well, that's how I feel about everybody in Nexus. Like I hate watching.
Justin Gabriel was lit.
He was cold.
He just couldn't cut a promo.
He didn't need to. He could have been Ricochet. He could have been Ricochet.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Ricochet is serviceable though. Like he's not good, but he's serviceable. Justin Gabriel was ass at promos.
Wait. So was that the moment you was talking about?
No.
Okay. I mean, that was a good moment.
That's a crazy spot.
Nobody say it was. I didn't think it was bad.
It's not.
Why would you wait for somebody else to like? You could put your own leg up first, right? Like I don't understand. Like you're just gonna stand there and wait.
Okay, but wait. Here's a quick question though. Are Nexus on anybody's side on this, or are they just coming out here just being chaotic?
They just don't like Cena.
Yeah, I think they just don't like Cena.
Because they were fighting Randy Orton too. That's what I was wondering. Like, are they trying to be chaotic, or are they just trying to be against John Cena?
Well, I think it's because Orton hit an RKO on someone. So,
there goes Justin.
Yeah, he hit an RKO on someone, so they said you can get it too.
Okay, so they're using all these tables to just get rid of the Nexus members. I see what's going on here. Which isn't bad. I'm not mad at it.
To be honest, it was kind of hard to find just tables matches.
They don't be doing that shit like they used to.
Make up for it.
Because
hey, you had R-Truth versus John Cena available this whole time.
No, because all you wanted to do was listen to the promo after.
Nope, we don't watch the promo. We're just talking about the match.
We just go to the end when he spears him.
I heard there's a pretty decent promo after, but I don't know.
No. Heard it was
but to be fair, like I tried to find ones outside of WWE, but they don't really. No one does them. Like it's all TLC, and I tried to like do specifically just tables matches.
When the Dudley Boys did it in TNA, I could have sworn it was a tables match. That was nice. That could have sworn they did it in TNA because they had a glass table that they were trying to like push in that feud. Because it's pretty much a regular table, but it was like glass in the middle of it, if I remember correctly.
TNA was wild. I miss them.
Yeah, but at one point, like when TNA was going through the main event Mafia stage, that was like when everything was goated. Then
TNA, like even like the mid 2000s, like when like Kurt Angle first debuted, then they got like RVD, Jeff Hardy started getting kind of good. They had some lit stuff though. Even when before that was when really I preferred like TNA. 05, it was really good.
That was when I preferred TNA over WWE at one point.
I did as well.
Because I was all in for the Motor City Machine Guns. I like Beer Money. I was singing. I got everybody at my work singing Beer Money now. They be walking through. They be like, "He's from the city." I got everybody doing that now. He's from the city.
There's so much cool shit in that era of TNA.
Wait, why is Jericho out here?
I was gonna say like, why is rated? No, that's not even rated RKO. That's nope, that's not even Jericho show. Why are they together? I'm like, this is random.
I think this was before Night of Champions, so I'm assuming like Orton was feuding with these two.
Well, I thought he was feuding with Cena. What the fuck?
Oh, that was an awful spear. That might have been the worst spear I've ever seen.
Well, he was trying not to trip over Randy there.
Right. You can feud more than one person.
No, bullshit.
True, but no, I agree. You can feud with more than one person, but there's
Sheamus for no reason.
Why is Sheamus out here?
This match is just everywhere. This match, everybody's here.
It was so boring, and then it got so weird. I feel like Vince was respected. Like, I'm fucking bored. Send some people out there.
Who are supposed to be fighting aren't even fighting. It's other people fighting them.
Yeah.
Cena and Orton bury the whole roster. Part 1.
Hey, for real. Oh, this is the era when you had to go through that storyline with Sheamus on SmackDown vs. Raw. This is that era. And you become like the greatest champion ever. You have like every belt known to man.
When they did the like UK, is that the one where like NWO takes over and it becomes Nitro?
I think so. I think this is 2011. You good?
Oh, I just got the worst fucking cramp in my leg.
I didn't know if you was hurting or you was having a good time over there.
I hated that spot.
No.
I missed it. I was worried about Mike.
It didn't even look like he countered it.
I need to eat some bananas or something, because fuck.
You know what?
That help?
You should drink a Raise Energy, and that'll really help.
I already played that ad. I don't think it has potassium in it.
The worst transition to an ad
Mike
ever.
pulled his ass cheek.
No, I pulled my leg.
Your leg, it hurts. You need more energy.
My leg.
Raise.
I lifted my foot up, but then also down in a way that it pulled my entire leg muscle.
That's really
I got
kinky.
the worst.
Why don't you just get organic love in?
Fuck, that hurts. Also, that match is trash. All right.
Yeah, that shit was kind of ass.
I'm
so what are the ratings?
2. No, that's too high. 1. It is a 1.
But yeah, the spot I was talking about was Cena did an F, or I keep wanting to call it an FU. I'm calling it an FU. He did an FU, and Randy countered it with an RKO in like mid move.
That was mid as hell. I'm gonna give it a 1.75 because the Nexus spot was cool. That kind of gave it 75 cents, but other than that, because it was like so boring and like vanilla for so long, and then they just decided to be random, and without context, it's kind of ass. Like Jericho and Edge makes no sense. Sheamus makes no sense. The Nexus kind of made sense. So
yeah, but like I feel like literally half that match was them fighting other people.
Yeah,
That was the rest of the match. That was the rest of the match, and it ended with them finishing it. But yeah, most of the match was them fighting everybody else.
Fucking dumb.
You want to know what the rating was on Bleacher Report for that match? I'll tell you after we give our
the Bleacher Report or Observer.
Because I honestly gave it a 1.25. I didn't like that match. I did like the spot when he threw Justin Gabriel over.
Oh, I like the Slater spot where Slater just got fucking yeeted.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. It was Heath Slater. My fault. It was him.
Yeah, Slater had that lit spot.
Do we have a Meltzer score too?
I don't have a Meltzer, but I have a Bleacher Report score.
Who did this one?
Bleacher Report. I don't fucking know.
I understand enough. If there was a all right, go for
it. John Canton. I don't know who the.
All right, John Canton, and we're about to fucking cook your ass.
He gave it a 2.5.
Oh, that's reasonable.
That's fair.
I thought you were about to say that somebody rated it like a 5, but I was like, John Canton, we on yes.
Yeah, I didn't really like that match.
That shit was pretty ass.
So we're gonna go queue up
table
the last
dumpster.
Match. Dudley Boys versus the Hardys in a table match.
Okay.
You can go to Daily Motion and type that in.
How is this shorter than Table Dumpster?
How was it?
Because it showed the feud and the entrances.
Did we just start it? Are you guys queuing it up?
Yep.
I'm already on it.
You ready, Devon?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, tell me when y'all get to the 10-second spot, because
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Deadly Boys. Ew, that font.
So this was earlier in the year. From compared to the one we just watched.
They were getting us ready for that Table Dumpster match. They was like, okay, we got something lit coming later, so we got to give them this.
Like Judgment Day. When was Judgment Day 2000?
Wouldn't that be like springtime?
Well, I guess it has to be after Rumble, right?
Yeah, it's after Rumble because this is right before the first TLC match.
Because I think this is February, wasn't it? Like it's like in February.
This is like February, yeah. Because this is pre TLC.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Judgment Day.
Judgment Day was the second. Oh no, second Judgment Day. May. It was done in May.
Okay. May 21st to be exact. They had No Way Out in February. Royal Rumble's in January.
Yeah, I think sometimes it falls like that, depending on
what. What was?
No, I was saying Royal Rumble was in January, and then No Way Out was in February.
It's always in January.
Is it
Rumble? Yeah, the Rumble is always in January.
Okay. I'll tell you what. They ever come to Columbus, I am definitely going, or anywhere near near Ohio. I'm going to Royal Rumble.
I
want to go to
yes,
Rumble.
I'm going to. It don't matter how much it costs.
To Rumble.
I know it probably costs a lot.
I want to go to WrestleMania at some point.
I know those tickets are crazy, but for me, I'd rather go to Royal Rumble than WrestleMania. Because WrestleMania is kind of just like, the good guys win.
It's
but
so
with Royal Rumble, is just like, hey, you don't know who's coming out tonight.
Unless it's one of those years that there's no one. I remember the year there was no surprises. It was probably like 2015 or 2016 or something like that.
I didn't see that Royal Rumble.
There was like a Royal Rumble. There was no surprise entrance at all. It was all people on the roster, and that was it.
They starting out hot. Just Bubba Bomb.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That one spot right there was better than that whole.
See, most of the time, Survivor Series is my favorite Big Four, but this year they really assed up this build.
I might watch the Survivor Series. I've never watched Survivor Series pay-per-view. I've never seen
This
it.
makes
Really?
me question.
Really?
Oh, man. You gotta
Never
watch
seen
like
Survivor
Survivor
Series.
Series.
That explains a lot.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
He said that explains a lot.
No,
Yeah, I've
Survivor
never seen-
Series is my favorite Big Four. You gotta
Never
watch Survivor
watched
Series
Survivor
02.
Series.
Survivor Series 2018 was really good.
My favorite
Survivor
Big Four is
Series.
always
Oh.
Royal Rumble.
Survivor
Honestly,
Series split.
This match is making me like question every decision I'm making.
Hey, Kenny. You
Yeah.
never watched Survivor Series 2014?
I'll tell you, I've never seen a Survivor Series.
Never,
the main event
ever?
match. That's the
No,
best.
I've never.
Kenny, you have not seen the greatest wrestling match of all time.
Wait a
Like,
minute.
don't you watch it
who's
when
this
it's
match?
on?
My number one match.
You know why?
I didn't start watching
There's
pay-per-views
a-
live
there's a-
until like a couple years ago.
There's
Like
a very
usually-
specific reason why he's mentioning that one.
It's the GOAT of Survivor Series matches.
the
Because
GOAT of
it's-
Survivor Series is it
because of
Cena?
the Soul Sur-
No, it ain't
it's-
Cena.
it was-
Is
Well,
it Kurt
Cena's
Angle?
in it. Cena's
No.
in it.
Is it Kurt Angle?
No.
Someone
Something to do
better.
with Dolph Ziggler.
You said the GOAT. I'm trying to
the
think who
GOAT.
else. Is it the Rock?
It's John's goat.
I don't think Triple H was in that one.
No,
It's not
Triple
Triple
H
H
was
either?
involved in the story.
Oh, it's Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels.
No, so it was
Randy Savage.
Randy Savage. Was it CM Punk?
It was Ryback. That's who it was. That's
Ryback is in it. Ryback's in
it. I was right.
Goat back.
My little brother is a big fan of Ryback, and it pisses me off.
I love that every time Ryback puts out a poll that says like where should I go? Like and he like it'll be WWE, AEW, TNA, Ring of Honor, like all these ones, and then there's always a choice just retire already. Every single time. It's like 90% retire already.
I was gonna say my little brother's one of the ones to be like, do to me.
No, we're good.
My little brother loves Ryback. My little brother sends me Snapchats all the time, but just him quoting Ryback. It pisses me off. He does it all the time.
What does he quote? Just feed me more over and over.
No, he'll be like, the big guy's hungry. That's what he sends me. It pisses me off. And my little brother's got dread, so he just be
I
like,
can't
the big
believe
guy's
that
dreads are
shit got
shaking
over.
everywhere.
I can't believe Ryback got over.
Or he sent me that clip when he was bullying that guy and like throwing his bag in the shower. He'd be like, go get it. Like, I'm like, why do you like this man?
I remember when he
God
before
damn
he
hard as
debuted
the
on-
open ladder.
Oof. I remember when he first debuted on, or before he debuted on TV, I went to a live show. And this is when Zack Ryder was really big. And Ryback showed up, and everyone in the arena just chanted Goldberg.
Listen, he's ugly. he's so smack.
Oh man, Matt Hardy.
This is
just
back when he had
fucking
hair,
saved him.
wasn't it? Because didn't he have hair at first
Oof.
when he was like Skip Sheffield or some shit like that?
No, he didn't
It was
have hair.
he didn't have hair once he was Ryback. He had already
no.
cut
I'm
it.
saying when he was Skip Sheffield, didn't he have the hair?
I
I
think
He had a buzz
I
cut
think he
then,
had a,
too.
yeah, I think he had a little bit of hair.
thought he had like a comb over or some shit. If I remember correctly.
I thought he had a buzz cut.
No, I think he had a comb over. Skip Sheffield.
Skip.
Come on,
Skip.
Skip. Come on, Skip. Oh no, he was bald. Yeah, he had a
I
buzz, he
love
had a
how
buzz
Matt
cut.
Hardy's jump off the ladder was in total
Oof.
vain because Jeff
Because
just
Jeff
fucking
had
comes
already,
in.
did it, had already done it.
That sums up their careers.
He's like Jeff Hardy, Soldier Boy. He's already done these things.
Matt's always late.
Yeah.
Jeff always doing too much.
I thought he was about to hit Jeff for a second. I was like, bro, what you doing?
Fucking
Oh my god, what you doing?
unprotected chair shots to the head.
Bring him
It's the
back.
GOAT.
CTE.
The last one was what,
CTE.
JBL?
Oh, I wish you could have. You should have named your Fed CTE.
I might be naming my next one that I got like WAP, BBC, BBW.
BBC. I hate that.
I'm gonna name it something wild. Like
I was gonna I was gonna name my my next one ACW just to spite Travis. Just do it the right way. I was really debating that for the longest. I was like, no, I got something else to buy.
Nah, he's gonna cook you in the ratings every time for that.
Every
shit.
time, yeah, I know he's gonna be petty. You got a quarter off because you used my name.
God, I'm really thinking about drafting the 4-sided ring just to fuck with everybody. It's gonna be my last pick. Nobody else is gonna do that, so my last pick, I'm gonna.
That'll be crazy.
I'm just out of spite gonna do a 7-sided ring.
Go.
If you do a 4-sided ring, I'm bringing the octagon in it. So every match is gonna be an octagon.
I'm using a pentagon.
Every match is gonna be in the octagon. UFC octagon.
I'm gonna have it in a trapezoid.
I know he fucked his tailbone up doing that shit. And then he landed ass first onto the floor.
So is there like a limit on a certain amount of things we can draft, or could you just be like, I'm gonna draft like all of them as wrestlers?
There's no wrestlers. Or you just draft things.
I was gonna it's just tables everywhere.
You have no wrestlers.
It's like
2 sex dolls face each other in the match. You have to automate the wrestlers.
I like that's funny. Mike, that was funny. that tickled me. I'm not mad at that though. We just draft 60, like you have 60 slots. You just gotta vote, or not vote, but you just gotta draft whatever. So if you want to do like 20 wrestlers and then like maybe like 40 matches, like that should be lit.
The crowd yelling at items.
Is it gonna be the limit like before, or like what? Are we gonna do the limits? Or is it gonna be like where you do like 4 titles?
I feel like we shouldn't have a limit. Just draft whatever you want. You got 60 slots.
Like that. You get however many slots.
I feel like
that's gonna be so hard to keep track of.
I feel like that would be its own thing, not for random, because with the random, somebody else is getting that roster.
No, this isn't for the random. We're talking about for the real Book It Verse.
Yeah, Book It Verse 2. Just do 60 slots, and whatever you get is whatever you get. So you can have 10 announcers if you want it. You can have whatever you want.
Oh
this
my
is your
God.
show.
Gilbert Godfrey, Don West, Mauro Ranallo,
that is awful.
Snoop Dogg,
just a bunch of
yelling at once. My announced teams are always all yelling. Like I don't want anything else.
I'm gonna draft Travis so that way nobody else uses him. I'm never gonna use him.
Oh my God! Draft him number 1 overall.
So nobody uses him in their
story. Draft him number 1 overall and bury him every single time.
Exactly.
God.
I'm gonna draft Travis, and anytime something bad happens, he comes out and be like, "Why?" And that's it.
Just have him constantly losing to women. Just constantly he just loses to women in every match.
Every week.
Wow.
Every week he's putting a sharpshooter by a new female.
I'm gonna draft Mike and then give him a gimmick.
Draft one child, and that's who he loses against.
Nicholas.
Wow.
Nicholas.
Or like Goldberg's son and Nicholas.
I need Nicholas to come back at one point and claim the tag team title.
You know, Nicholas is like
long-term storytelling.
Nicholas is like an adult now.
Who is Nicholas?
Braun Strowman. Yeah,
you might not have been watching when Braun Strowman. It was him versus the Bar at WrestleMania, and he didn't have a tag team partner, so he literally just picked a child from out of the arena.
It was the ref's son.
It was the ref's son.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, though.
He wrestled the match with him, and they won the tag team titles. So
Nick Cannon, he had to focus on school.
Yeah. That's why they had to relinquish the title so that Nicholas could focus on
Honestly,
school.
That was the only good part of WrestleMania 34. That pay-per-view was ass.
I remember loving
that shit. Nicholas felt like a backlash. That shit was awful.
I don't remember it that much.
Why does Backlash get so much hate?
It's always trash. Backlash is never good.
Apparently that just happened in 2018. I thought it was longer than that.
Oh
no. It was the beginning of 2018.
He reacted so late to that nut punch. He was trying to make sure he landed. He landed right before he sold the nut punch.
Oh, he climbed up.
I'm shocked that Bubba and Devon don't have CTE.
They do. Have you heard the shit Bubba be saying on them podcasts?
That is true. Bubba will yell about something, then like 3 weeks later, he yelled the exact opposite.
Bubba's an idiot. He'd be like, bro, you gotta get the heat, bro, please.
I've never listened to this podcast before. Like, I've only seen it on TikTok. Yeah. Like, I just see the things on TikTok all the time.
Honestly, I won't listen to his podcast.
He says some dumb shit all the time.
Oof. Jeff doing Jeff things.
The only person's podcast is Stone Cold at the wrestlers.
Think about having that much faith in yourself that you just jump off shit.
That's drugs. That's where that face comes from.
That too.
Meth Hardy was already on one.
Meth Hardy? Oh no. Oh no.
Jeff feels no pain.
I did not know y'all called him Meth Hardy. That is awful. but I love it.
Oh man, I gotta draft MJF and Jeff Hardy just to cut that promo.
Meth Hardy and Perk Angle. That's crazy.
Perk Angle. God, somebody's gotta call him Perk Angle in canon.
I could look. If I draft Kurt Angle, it's always the Perk Angle. It's the version I'm drafting every time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm mad that match ended. That match was fire.
The
It just kind of ended abruptly, but other than that shit was fire.
I'm gonna draft Mike and then come up with his gimmick for him for wrestling.
Don't do that.
Yeah, Mike's canon now.
Mike's gonna come out to the band.
I will when I start training and I get a gimmick, then I can officially be put into the draft.
Mike gonna come out to the band Rat.
Ew.
With his rat on a leash.
That's nasty.
Feeling like a rat on a leash.
That's nasty. As soon as Mike comes out, he's from the city. It's gonna be that.
Mike's gimmick's gonna be Ratatouille.
That's nasty.
All right.
That
was our last match.
Nice.
What do you? All right, go with the ratings on that one.
You know that's a 5.
Yeah, I gave it a 5. That match was fire. That was a great way to end it.
I'm gonna give it 4.75.
I'm at a 4.5.
Oh, some bozos. This is why we lose, Kenny. We rate nicer than everybody else.
Yeah, that's when we told you guys were gonna suffer during the tag team. You rate each other high. You both like the same crackhead shit.
God,
I like my same meth head shit.
Yeah, the two straight edge people on the show both look like those most crackhead shit.
Hey, Katie, we about to top the leaderboards again and book it verse 2.
Yeah,
because we got them free 5s every night.
I was gonna say I can't.
All you gotta do is throw in a table and you got a free 5.
Hey, I'm bringing back the table dumpster match, letting you know. So if you guys think about getting in your
auto 5,
don't do that because I'm getting it.
Please put the Sandman in it.
You're gonna have to draft the number 1 overall,
bro. It's gonna get picked for sure.
The Sandman versus Shane McMahon and that shit.
I thought you were about to say Sandman versus Sheamus. That's what I thought you were about to say, but you said Shane McMahon. I was like, okay. I was like, oh,
Goat McMahon.
That is the Goat McMahon. That is the Goat McMahon.
I like
Linda?
Shane.
Linda.
No, Linda can't even spell a fucking stunner.
That would be the Damone pick. You gotta go with the most boring possible pick.
She sold being in a coma for like a good year.
Yeah, and then she got up and fucking kicked Mr. Man in the nuts after he was fucking having an affair in front of her. Like, he was wild. Mr. Man's the definition of wilding.
He was. Vince McMahon was problematic.
Bro, he really made Trish Stratus bark like a dog, bro.
Is problematic.
He made her bark like a dog and spanked her on national TV. We were tuning into this. He was just living out his life's fantasy. He's like, I just want to spank a model like in front of my fans, and they're going to cheer for it. Let that be done. It's like, wow. I'm going to take holy water and spit it out like Triple H. Like, like why are you like this? That was wild. That was wild. I'm surprised you didn't book that. Like, that was
holy water.
I should have.
Does holy water taste different from regular water?
No, it's tap water.
It smells different.
It's literally tap water.
It's going to be spicy to you, Mike. If you drink. He's like, oh shit.
I always feel like it's
Dasani, bro. Like,
it's probably just like it's super stale water.
It's
don't
distilled
water. They like spray on it, right?
It's distilled.
All right, so that is this episode of Book It. Bad guy, do you want to do your plugs?
Yeah. You can catch me on the Bad Guy Spoken on every social media. And check out the show, Bad Guy Spoken Podcast, on YouTube's. And we got a bunch of shows on there now. We got Unbiased, the greatest football podcast ever. We got the Jukebox, the album review show. and I got a bunch of other shows coming soon. So stay tuned.
Y'all about to review some E40 on there?
We could.
Y'all should. I don't got nothing besides love that Danhausen.
All right. Damone.
I'd be TikToking the Money Cult T13 or not the Money Cult. The Money T13 DAMONEY the letter T or nope, that's not it. The Money whatever. You fucking people know it. My brain's
what if
breaking.
this is our first time listening? Just like us, it was our first time.
Yeah. The Money T13. There you go. Spell it, figure it out. Follow me, don't. Fuck you, I don't care.
You can find me on Twitter, _Mike. You can find me on TikTok, Mike, no underscore. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at T13media.com. I guess now's a good time to say it since it's been brought up in the episode. Starting next year, there is a very highly chance that I will not be regularly on the show anymore. I will be actually should be starting wrestling school, and the classes that I'd be taking to start my beginner classes are on Tuesdays when we record Book It. So at the end of our run this year, before our break, as of right now, tentatively, these are my last episodes of Book It as a regular host. Unless something is to change, I am giving the reins over to Lil Fudge. Again, it could change at any time, but as of right now, that is the plan. So I'll know more as I get closer to January, but I will be starting wrestling school, and unless something changes, that is what I will be doing on Tuesdays.
So just go ahead and divert all 5 of those Hi-Fi Mike votes you were going to get for Book It Boy of the Year and just divert them over to your boy. He want you anyway.
Well, lucky for him, there was only 5 people voting.
Damone,
I already said it. Damone's getting my vote anyway. So even if you voted for me, it'd be a waste. I'm voting for Damone. I think Damone deserves to be Book It Boy of the Year this year. Unless you wanted to vote for me. Is it last year?
Vote for me.
I kind of want to vote for Travis just for the drama.
I don't think like you did before, made me lose it. So
Mike didn't forget that. Mike is spiteful.
I originally voted for Mike, and then Travis, I forget
Holy
what
shit.
it was. He made some deal with me to vote for him and to break.
Yeah, you guys made a side deal,
right?
Oh yeah, I remember what it was for now.
It
was to win admin of the year in the group.
So next week, just so you guys know, to give you guys kind of a heads up of what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing the Ultimate Survivor Series. So we're going to book a Survivor Series. 2 teams.
I just looked at the
Ultimate
thing,
one.
and that's not what it said.
Yeah,
I'm a week ahead.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, and then the following week is going to be the ECW tournament to decide the best ECW wrestler of all time.
Let's go.
And then the other 2 I need to switch. What we're doing, but
you have to watch a Survivor Series match before next week.
I'll watch some.
That gives you an idea what's coming out.
I'll send you some shit.
It's just Dolph Ziggler matches over and over.
Well, first of all, he had the best one ever.
All right. So that has been Book It. See ya.
Bye.